What's up, guys? How you doing? It's me again. We're about to put that exhaust system that I cleaned up so well. Taking it out to Dr. Pete's garage. My buddy out eastern Long Island. And we're going to go ahead and put this exhaust system in today. Stay tuned. Let's see how it comes out. In the midst of a corona pandemic, I seem to be stuck in traffic on the Southern State Parkway. Where is everyone going during this lockdown? There's an evacuation that I did not hear about. Wow, this is nuts. Okay, so here we are at Dr. Pete's garage. This is the chassis. Freshly powder coated chassis for the 66 Chevelle, which is up there with no chassis on it. It's the chassis for it's coming together rather well. Still waiting for a major piece, frame stiffener, which should be in today. I'll have to put that on. But as you can see, every component on here is new. Very nice. Coming along nicely. New upper and lower control arms. Everything is brand new. New brake lines. Everything's looking good. This is how you build a car. All right, we're changing out the exhaust system. We're changing out the exhaust system in the LS1 Camaro. But before we do so, we're going to have a comparison as to what it sounds like before. Right now it has a Flowmaster catback system on it, and we're going to change it out to a Texas Speed. Take a look and see what it sounds like. Sounds like crap. Tell you that right now. Where's my key? That's all right. Tell me, what was that, like 4,000? That's the before. And stay tuned for the after. Yeah. All right, so we remove this connection here, which we're no longer going to use. It's all part of the air pump system, the EGR, and it connects to this manifold right here. Removed it. There's another bracket way back here with a 15mm bolt. You can't see it, but it's way in the back behind the motor. All you have to do is loosen it up and then slide the bracket off that this is connected to. So let's get that done. Okay, so now we're going to get started removing the exhaust. Let's make it happen. That sucked. That broke. Yeah.
Oh, God, talk about me, yo. Yo.
No, I saw enough videos. That should be good.
Yo. Man,
It should be good.
I was just the whole first time, yo.
Oh, I am. I'm going to, once I get this back. Let's go pick this part out. I know, but she said so much crap. It's real cool. Yeah, I only need the front up high. The back don't really have to be at that. Once I get this crap on.
I hate doing what you're doing right now.
Me too. Yo, I won't be so sure. I already know.
I hate conversation. Calling up on this stuff. Look. Look at shit going, man.
Yeah, if I had a jack, I would be with it. I mean, look, but. Yeah, that's my limit right there, dirt. Holy smoke. Yo, you got saws on? I'm gonna cut this joint off. And there we go. All taken care of. See you on the other side. Okay, so far we have removed the coil packs on this side, loosened up all the header bolts on this side, disconnected the air hose here, disconnected this air hose. I have to get underneath the car to pull the air hose out from the air pump, and we're going to disconnect the air pump and pull it out as well. All of this has been loosened up, all the emissions that connects to the air pump. And on this side, we have taken off the coil packs as well. Getting off the spark plug wires was extremely difficult because it was just sticking. It's not that you couldn't reach it, but they were just sticking, and the suction made it difficult without the proper tool. And I just so happen not to have the proper tool right now. So we're almost done. We have to get a few more header bolts off of here. And there was a missing header bolt on the other side, coincidentally, which surprisingly, I did not have a header leak from there. So, considering there was a missing bolt at the end and I had no header leak, I hope that, and I have to find the bolt now to replace that when I put the headers on. But that's where we are so far. Loosened up all the headers, took the air pump out, semi out, and we are continuing with the disassembly. Okay, as we continue along, this header is almost all the way out. I did not disconnect the catalytic converter, and as you can see, it is impeding the flow of being able to get this out because it's hitting the ground and it's still stuck up. So I'll take it loose now that I have easier access to it and go from there. I got rid of all of these hoses. All of that's connected to the air pump. Took that out. I have to plug up one or two holes. It's a really small one back here. And then this going into here. Ha ha ha! Yes, baby. Where you at?
The highest joint going.
We're installing these plugs with a 40 gap, 0.40 inch gap. What's going on? Oh. Is the front, you know what we didn't level on the front? The front to back. How is that front to back?
Help me get a measurement on this right here.
Alright. 1 second. I'm about to go help Dr. Pete. Take a look and see where we're at over there. Get the rest of this anti-seize off my finger first. Putting the anti-seize on the threads, going into these aluminum heads, really helps out a lot. Out with the old, in with the new. We're using NGK Iridium 9. Iridium 9 NGK. Okay. Now, here's the question.
What's the question?
Did these coil packs come off of this side, or did they come off of the other side? I don't know. Get rid of these wires. We changed the wires out. Put these wires off. I'd like to clean this up. Is there a way to tell? They fit universally on either side. Fits there really good. Let's see if it fits on the other side right there. Does it matter? No. I don't think it matters. Since this one's closer to there, I'm going to assume this goes here. That's the assumption. Alright. Put this coil pack back on. You know what we're going to do? We're going to put the plug wires on first, so we don't have to fight. See these right here? Street Fire.
MSD probably don't make
This is Street Fire by MSD. These here cost me about $54. I wanted the pretty red ones, but unfortunately, I didn't want to spend the extra $30.
Dang!
So,
$30?
that's it.
That's crazy.
That's what we have.
Red.
Yeah, right. Oh, it's a half millimeter more, but
Oh, okay.
yeah, nah, I'm good. I'm gonna reuse these metal pieces here. It may help out with the heat and the longevity of the wire. Okay, guys, I'm gonna stop and call my wife because we need to always touch base and let the people that love you know that you are still alive. And I don't want her to get mad at me. All those hoses that I had running around here, those are all gone. Let me tell you, this was not as easy as I thought it would be. There is a YouTuber. I think his website, I think it's TW Autosports or TWA Autosports, whatever it is. I will link it in the subscription below. I will link the subscription to TW or TWA. I'm not sure what it is. His description. He does a very thorough explanation as to how to remove headers and install them. And I thought I could get around some of the things he said. Actually cost me a lot of time. It made me work a little harder. So if you follow his instructions directly, you will do very well. One of the things I tried to skip around, I fought with longer than I needed to, was to not remove the steering linkage. I tried to get around it, and I fought, and finally I gave in and had to disconnect it. And once I did that, it went right in. It didn't go right in, but it went in a lot easier. And on this side here, I had some wires I was fighting with trying to get away from the headers. The lesson learned here is that when someone gives good instructions, don't think that you know better than they do. All right, because it took me longer than I needed to take. Sometimes it pays to follow the instructions. So take it from me, it's all done. The car runs so much nicer. I still have to put the O2 sensors in, have to put the extensions in. Once those things are done, we're gonna do a before and after sound, so you can hear what it sounds like. We're gonna listen to the new exhaust, hear our sound, see what the difference is between what it sounded like before and what it sounds like now. Let me know what you think. Okay, so there you have it, with the dumps open, with the dumps closed. Let me know what you think. Once again, like I said, I like the option of being able to go back and forth between quiet and not so quiet. Okay, folks, peace out.